Hi, welcome to Friday Yoga. Gonna have a little sip of my coffee and we'll get started. So we're doing core and meditation today. So to get started with our core, we're gonna do some planks and some one-armed dolphin. So let's go to the top of the mat. Take a nice deep inhale, smiling wide for the sun. Exhale, take a nice swan dive towards your legs, gazing between your legs. Come into a flat back as you inhale. As you exhale, come into plank. So step back into your plank, low push-up, hug your elbows to your ribs. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale to your downward dog. Take a moment to find your breath in downward dog. Taking a nice deep inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to find where your feet can be grounded in this position. We'll do some core work here. So if you are able to hold your feet flat in this position, awesome. You might need to bring your feet forward and a little wider if you need in this position. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Taking a nice deep inhale, look towards your hands, and then as you exhale, focus on placing the left hand flat, shoulders and hips stay parallel, and we're just gonna tap our right hand to our back leg and switch, tap. Notice how your core has to engage to keep your body parallel to the floor. We're gonna do that 2 times each. So second, second, and then we're gonna cross over underneath. Opposite arm to opposite leg, opposite arm to opposite leg. And again, do it one more time each side. You should feel like the obliques are working. Feel your lower belly pull up and in as you cross over, trying to maintain shoulders and hips parallel. And now shift your shoulders above your wrists, getting ready for side planks. So we're gonna shift our heels towards the left, lifting the right arm up for your side plank. So this might be enough just staying here. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, we're gonna do a variation where the top leg taps the front, comes into tree, taps behind, tree, taps the front. Again, 2 times. Tree, taps the back, tree, taps the front, and then get ready to switch sides. So come into plank again, onto the toes, shift to your heels or to the sides of the feet, side plank. Feel free to stay here or tap front, tree, taps the back, tree, taps the front. Again, tree, back, tree, front, tree, back, tree, front. Come to the front plank again. And then back to downward dog. Grounding through your feet. Same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg. Cross under. Cross under. Again. Same side. Same side. Cross under. Cross under. Come into plank. Side plank. Stay here or tap, tree, tap, tree. Again. One more time. And then switch sides. Again, tapping front and back. Come to plank. And last time, downward dog. I'm going to switch sides to start. So left, right, left, right, crossing, 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 crossing. Back to side plank. Tap, 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 tap again. Tap, 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 tap. Come into plank, side plank, and tap, 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 again, tap, 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 tap one more time. And then come into your forward plank and child's pose. And just to give your shoulders a nice stretch, roll yourself up, interlace your fingers behind, open your chest, look up towards the ceiling. If you're able to, lean back so that your knuckles touch the floor to really open up through your chest. Take a nice deep inhale through your front body. And then as you exhale, we're gonna bow forward into a variation of rabbit pose where you lift your hips above your knees. But this time I'm gonna let my arms come up overhead towards the floor in front of me. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, roll yourself back. Should feel really good for the shoulders. And we'll get into our closing sequence and our closing meditation. So just come onto your back side. Give yourself a nice little roll. Rolling your hips. So one hand on each knee. Nice big circles one direction. Nice big circles in the other. Massaging your lower back. Massaging your sacrum. The bones that are fused together that create that flat spot on your back. And then we'll get into bridge pose. Bridge pose, great pose to do at the end of your session. So feet hip width apart, hands to the floor, tuck your shoulder blades underneath, lift your hips up. The bridge pose might end here for you. This might be enough. Feel free to stay here. Option 2, interlace your fingers underneath. So I'm just walking my arms underneath me, pushing the full length of my arms into the floor to lift my hips. Knees are going forwards and inwards. I love this pose. It feels really good in my shoulders and my chest. Now what you don't want is to feel like your lower back is clenching or like you feel pain there. Feel free to release your arms and just do like a small bridge pose to lessen the intensity. And then once you come out, you want to roll your body out of it and then take a moment to take one knee in towards your chest. And then the other, hugging your knees in towards your chest to release your lower back. And then we're gonna rock and roll. So hands behind the knees, tuck your chin, inhale to roll back, exhale to roll forward. Nice little back massage. If you have your spine where it kind of pokes out and it hurts to roll back, you can always roll on one side and then roll on the other. So I'm gonna inhale on the right, exhale to roll on the left, shifting my hips to do so to avoid the tailbone and the spine. Inhale back, exhale up. One more time. Inhale, exhale. And now pause here in your boat pose. So feet or heels are off the ground. If you have any lower back issues, feel free to keep your heels grounded and your spine is nice and long. And you're just leaning back to where you feel your abs engaged, you feel the shakies, and staying here. Or if you're able to lift your heels up off of them. And we're just gonna do boat pose with a Russian twist. So interlace your fingers, tap to one side, tap to the other, tap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release, roll yourself back. Pause in low boat. So the shoulders are off the ground, feet are about 3 to 5 inches off the floor. You're pressing your lower back down. Feel your abs engage. One more deep inhale, exhale to release. Now from here, we'll go into a twist. So take your right knee in towards your chest, cross your right leg over, look over your right shoulder. This is a really nice twist for the spine. You should feel also your glutes stretching here. We're gonna add on, make it into a cat tail stretch. So my left leg is gonna reach up and I'm gonna hold my right toe with my right hand, left hand assisting my right leg over my body. I'm looking over my right shoulder for cat-tail twist. One more deep inhale. Feels really good for my spine. Exhale to release. Switching sides. So right leg is straight. Left knee hugs in towards my chest. My right hand's going to help my left leg to go over. Left arm's behind, countering the balance. Look over your left shoulder. Feel free to stay here or cat-tail stretch. My right leg's going to reach back. Left hand's going to hold the big toe. And I'm going to press this leg over. So to make it an even deeper stretch, as you press onto the leg, my leg's going to resist. Like it wants to pull up. And then you feel that resistance in your back. It feels really good. So look over your left shoulder. As you inhale, you want to think of lengthening the spine. Crown of the head is pulling away from your hips. As you exhale, you're twisting a little bit deeper. My left shoulder wants to reach further to the floor. My right knee wants to pull away. One more deep inhale, and then exhale to release. Go ahead and do some leg stretches. So we're going to take our legs up towards the ceiling for legs up the wall pose. So feel free to use a strap over your feet for a nice hamstring stretch. Or you can just reach to your toes with your two-piece fingers. Feels really good here. As you pull on your toes are pressing up towards the ceiling. Feel nice hamstring stretch. At the same time, try to bring your feet forward towards the floor. So maybe this is good just to stay here. Maybe you want to do a half shoulder stand to end your practice. So a half shoulder stand is a modified shoulder stand where we're just going up halfway, hands to the floor. And I'm just going to stay here, half shoulder stand. Also really great core exercise. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Come down all the way. Now to end the practice, you can lie in Shavasana. Feel free to lie with your feet together, butterfly position, or to help release any tension in your lower back, I recommend bending your knees, toes pigeon-toed, knees resting against each other, and then start to tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, closing your eyes, let your body be heavy. So we'll start to count through our breath to slowly get into a deeper meditative state. So take a nice deep inhale, count to 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath as long as you can to the point of resistance. And then once you've reached that point where you need to release the air, slowly release it through your mouth and make like a sound with your mouth to slowly release. Again, inhale super slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath as long as you can. And then as you exhale, slowly release through your mouth. One more time. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it as long as you can. And then as you exhale, let it all out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let your breath be a normal pace, and like your natural flow of breath. And then keep your eyes closed, keep your shoulder blades tucked underneath you, let your arms and legs get heavy. And just let your entire body get completely relaxed. Let the back of your eyes and the back of your head and arms get super heavy. Relax your neck and shoulders. Let your jaw and your cheeks soften. Relax the areas between your eyes. Let your arms and legs get super heavy. And as you lie and clear your head with any thoughts, I'm going to play my singing bowl. So keep lying down wherever you are and just allow the sound of the singing bowl to release any negative energy and invite any positive energy in towards your body. You can start to deepen your breathing. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. When you're ready, come up to your favorite seated position. Join your hands together at your heart center. Placing your left palm against your right palm, joining the left and right sides of your brain. Placing the thumbs into the center of your chest. Your chest presses into your thumbs to help open wide your heart. I offer my gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. May you have a safe, long weekend for those of you celebrating July 4th. May you all have strength in your bodies, peace in your minds, joy in your heart. Namaste.